Katie Price names celebrity she claims raped her 2 decades ago, after years of silence. Reality TV star and model Katie Price has publicly named the famous man she says raped her more than 20 years ago, breaking her silence on stage this week during her live UK theatre tour with Kerry Katona. At her An Evening with Katie Price and Kerry Katona show in Stockport earlier this week, the 47-year-old mother of 5 reportedly blurted out the name of the man she alleges attacked her 2 decades ago, a revelation that stunned the audience. While this marks the first time Katie has identified her alleged attacker, it's not the first time she has spoken about the assault or explained why she never went to the police. "I would absolutely never name him." Back in 2009, Katie wrote in her magazine column about being raped by a famous celebrity, revealing that she had no plans to make a formal complaint and would absolutely never reveal his identity. She was 31 at the time. Her revelation drew national attention, prompting Surrey police to issue a public statement. Officers confirmed they had recorded an incident, but since no formal allegation had been made, no investigation could proceed without Katie's cooperation. Surrey police treats all reports of sexual offences very seriously, a spokesperson said at the time. "Based on our inquiries and the lack of substantiated information, particularly around locations and dates, we have recorded an incident. But due to its historic nature, we depend on Miss Price's cooperation to formally record a crime and continue any investigation. I don't want the drama." Years later, in 2017, Katie spoke again about the rape. "I was raped by a celebrity," she said. "But no, I'll never name him. I just don't want the drama. I don't even know if he knows I've spoken about him. I doubt he does." She had previously opened up about her painful past in a 2009 interview with OK! Magazine, saying, "Rape is a subject very close to my own heart. I was raped when I was younger, more than once. I'd never be associated with anyone so sick. I've never talked about this before, but I have to now because I was hurt by accusations that I wouldn't take something so serious seriously. I urge any woman affected by rape to talk to someone they trust. A national crisis of trust." In 2019, more than 55,000 rapes were reported in the UK, but only 1,659 prosecutions and 702 convictions followed. Speaking to The Mirror in 2023, Jane Butler, CEO of Rape Crisis, explained why so many victims never report their assaults. 5 in 6 women who are raped don't go to the police, she said. They cite embarrassment, fear that police can't help, and feelings of humiliation. Experts at Rasa Merseyside, which supports survivors of sexual violence, say victims often face an overwhelming emotional burden. Shame, guilt, fear of friends and family finding out or blaming them, losing friends, not being believed, fear of medical exams, and much more, all play a role, the organization said. They add, imagine telling a complete stranger about the worst and most intimate thing that's ever happened to you. And imagine knowing that stranger isn't there to believe or comfort you, but to assess if you're telling the truth. None of us can predict how we'd react, but it's unrealistic to expect anyone's first instinct would be to speak to a stranger, one who may see it as just another case that day. Quote,